Welcome back. Will House, Jack Monroe, moving on to yet another championship Sunday. The only question that remains, who is going to meet them there? There is only one spot remaining on Championship Sunday. It's going to go to either Ryler DeHeart and Richard Livornese Jr. or Casey Diamond and Kyle Koszuta. And fellas, you said this match going to be characterized by chaos.
Yes, 100%. Ryler DeHeart, it's going to be a third shot drive 99.9% of the time. Livornese will give you both, but he's going to be very athletic in the middle, try and create some chaos. And then Koszuta does the same thing from the right side with Casey Diamond.
Who do you think has the advantage then?
Honestly, this is a pick'em. This is a pick'em here.
Well, I'll go ahead and commit. And in reality, my X factor is Livornese Jr.
Mm-hmm.
If he can get big and stay controlled and not wander kind of mentally, Livornese have the advantage. Now, if Livornese Jr. kind of meanders a little bit and kind of the mind drifts elsewhere, then it's going to be a difficult task for them.
I think my key for Livornese Jr. too is if he knows that DeHeart's going to hit that third, he crashes off of it.
Yeah.
Just crashes hard, creates the chaos because the DeHeart third's hard. There it is.
And sits neutral. A lot of times he'll crash and sit back in. Good hands there from Koszuta. Gets on top of that, slaps it back through the middle.
Catches DeHeart on the left hip, 1-0.
And that'll be the spot to hit on DeHeart because he sits so heavy forehand. Yeah. If you get it on his left hip, that's a trouble spot for him with pace.
Diamond stepping up, but just long.
Well, I think if I'm gonna pick a player to go in a hands battle between Diamond and Koszuta, I'm gonna pick Diamond.
Mm-hmm. Because Kosuta's so kind of that awkwardness almost, right? Like it's a funny, funky position.
Diamond misses the third.
Yeah, and I just don't want to deal with that.
No. Well, ball comes back and expect it to come back, or it comes back in a different position than what you've read.
Diamond catching Livornese with the momentum moving backwards.
It's a nice little wrist flick there from Diamond.
Oh, get the
just
paddle
catches
out of
the
way.
edge guard.
DeHeart not able to drop that paddle.
It's been a long day on court for Casey Diamond and Kyle Koszuta. Every single match today has gone to 3.
Well, if I'm being selfish, I hope this one goes 2.
Yeah,
Livornese paints the back line.
Ooh. Did it just catch the back of the line?
It's close.
Ooh,
Diamond medium-paced Ernie for the point.
Yeah. It just took off. DeHeart had the head down.
Completely different story for DeHeart and Livornese. They've given up just 4 total points all day. Took down Broderick and Blanco 1-0, and then Lanier and Powell 3-0.
Oh, almost picked it up right there. Yeah, Kosuta's one of those players that just creates so much randomness on the court.
Okay.
Is there anybody that Kosuta's randomness reminds you of?
No. He's kind of Kind of a special breed out there. We've seen it a lot in mixed doubles from Koszuta as well, where he'll play 3/4 of the court, and you think he's out of position, and then he comes back and he's back on it.
Do I flip the question back to you? Does Koszuta remind you of any?
Oh, see, you don't like
tour?
being asked the question either. Ha! Ha ha!
Dorian will answer after this point. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Koszuta able to get on top there.
And that's what Koszuta does too right there. He gets on top of that ball, that high ball.
Yeah. Diamond just telling Koszuta right there, he's like, hey, the first ball you hit, yeah, it was going long.
Well,
but you were in it, so I didn't want to say anything to you, so you might as well just finished it. Yeah, good leave. That could have been a big crash and a big clash of paddles right there, and bodies, if DeHeart and Livornese Jr. went for it.
Missed third there from Livornese. Takes another look at the court.
Over the last month, probably seen Livornese make that same shot, that same look at the court. Really been struggling with that backhand drop as of late.
Has there been something particular that's giving him trouble?
The body's getting too far over the ball. So now he's not able to get the lift. He's trying to get the extension, but it comes out flat. Needs to stay low, but not get too far over it.
He hit a let cord. DeHeart has good hands. He let cords him back, and Kosuta's mad at him. Ooh.
Just catches DeHeart right above the paddle midsection.
Sneaky little sucker right there. Drop the paddle down. Flick.
Accelerated through the ball.
Timeout taken on court as Casey Diamond and Kyle Koszuta have opened up a 6-2 lead here in game number one. Fellas, what have you liked the most about the way that Diamond and Koszuta have started this one?
Well, they play good defense, one. They get everything back, and then they cause that, we talked about before, that little bit of chaos. And it's driving DeHeart and Livornese a little bit, not batty, but it's giving them issues right now.
Well, I wasn't expecting this start from Diamond and Koszuta. I thought it was going to be a little bit more back and forth. But Diamond and Koszuta coming out being much more aggressive. They're really trying to kind of set the tempo, set the pace. And DeHeart and Livornese, when it is that faster tempo and they're not the ones controlling it, then they're very off balance, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Casey Diamond, the Louisville native from down the road. Only a little over an hour from here did Casey Diamond grow up, so he's closest to a hometown boy in this match.
I always feel like you're choking on something when you say Louisville.
No, it's just how you say it, Chad.
Yeah, those of us who know.
If you know,
those of
you
us
know.
with an Australian accent struggle.
No, not really.
Say
I
it.
can say Louisville, but it's just you guys when you say it sound like you're swallowing your throat or something. I mean, granted, I can't really talk in general.
That's
Yeah,
true.
those who cannot make regular sentences should not judge those of us.
Well, I do.
crikey.
We can put a poll out there, and who would rather hear an Australian accent or an American accent? Okay, back to pickleball.
Nice job right there from Koszuta getting on top.
2-6-2. DeHeart just catching it a little low.
Well, he's just a little bit out of position there, too, and he's trying to fully extend and flick. Yeah, nice move.
Diamond reading it well. It's a 5-point lead.
I mean, Diamond and Koszuta playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Missed return, make it 8-2.
Ooh, that was a foot fault.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, you're athletic, Kyle, but you were in.
Need to work on your long jump skills. That was a double. Kitchen line and sideline. Takeoff and landing.
get your money's worth.
Oh, stop it.
Got the crawler, 9-2.
That ball's behind him, too.
DeHeart puts it away. Able to get back on serve, but there is work to do. That's a mishit there from Koszuta.
Well, better flick there from Livornese. DeHeart as well.
It's just, again, it's Diamond coming all the way over, and then watch him he just sprints over jumps. It's causing that it almost bothers your vision.
Change of direction.
Right.
You're going to go one down the line, and then you have to try and go back cross court. You leave one up.
Ooh, behind the back.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Stepping across to win the point.
That doesn't get you fired up. I don't know what does. DeHeart moving like a 38-year-old out there. I know he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
That's why I was being generous. Being generous.
That was generosity there. He'll appreciate it.
Diamond puts it past DeHeart to get back on serve.
Every time Koszuta blocks the ball down, he's going, no. Like, he's reading Livornese's speed ups really well right now.
Livornese read that well in return.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good job there from Livornese Jr. coming over and getting big in the middle and staying controlled. That's a good stop.
That's a good hold there for DeHeart, and Livornese back on serve, trailing by 5.
The ball disappeared down the tunnel.
Diamond checking the footwork. Got a little overextended.
Yeah, good ball movement there from Livornese and DeHeart. Oh, again. No!
How many times is Richard going to try and get on SportsCenter tonight?
Well,
My goodness.
The other thing is, too, he's sitting wrong position. He goes forehand there. That's the only option he has is to go around the back. It's a shorter distance.
It looks good, but all it means is he's out of position.
Exactly.
Koszuta able to get on top and get back on serve.
I love it. We compliment him, but then we tell him.
Tell me you're out of position without telling me you're out of position.
Correct. We'll compliment you, but then in the reality, we're going to tell you.
Another pop-up makes for an easy DeHeart put away. Just wide, game point.
Go ahead.
It's just a clinic on being able to get on top of the ball. You see Diamond and Koszuta, as soon as they see a ball down, they're almost not standing straight up, but they're elevating their paddle and their body so that they understand that ball is going to come up to them and they can go down.
And they can take a full swing because they're going from high-low.
Fake timeout.
Missed third there from Diamond off of the deep return. So 1 game point saved.
That's much better right there from Livornese.
Missed return. Not over yet.
Here they come.
Koszuta, nope.
A little walk to the net,
Not
too.
when you're going into my body. Go outside my hips, and yeah, you got a chance. But Koszuta really strong inside the body.
Ernie from Diamond forces the side out. And
Casey Diamond's athleticism is really starting to come into play this past year. Like, just what he's doing on the court. He's using that athleticism. Early on, he didn't.
Livornese sends it long. Diamond and Koszuta take game number 1, 11-7. Game number 2 coming up next in our second men's semifinal.
At QVC, this is the age of possibility. It's you in bloom. Express your style. Be your bold self. Make your next move at QVC. This is the age of possibility. Shop now at QVC.com.
You're 0 for 15 against your daughter because of your toenail bruises and blisters. But she doesn't care because she's got the win. So what do? You get RTP socks with small grip pads inside and out. Your feet will be planted and pain-free. So the next time you can show her that her old man still got it. Nice shot.
And that would be a W for me.
Shouldn't have told you about those socks.
Yeah, that's what you get for holding out on me.
Double or nothing.
All right.
Road to Pro, official sock of the APP Tour.
Introducing Persona IQ, the smart knee. Address your knee pain with a replacement that contains sensors which capture helpful information such as your range of motion, stride length, walking speed, and step count to ensure your new knee is performing at its best. It keeps you connected to your healthcare team so you can receive important reminders and personalized recovery guidance. It's not a GPS. It doesn't collect where you've been or where you're going. Persona IQ, a smarter way to regain mobility.
The APP is sponsored by Skechers Pickleball. Experience comfort that performs. And Vlasic Pickles, official pickle of the APP Tour. Coming up next on the APP Tour, we will head to the Big Apple, our second major of the season in New York at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. You'll get to see more great pickleball like this. It has been 3 full days of packed pickleball action here in Cincinnati. Of course, Championship Sunday coming up tomorrow. These two teams vying for the final spot in the championship matches. Diamond and Koszuta taking the opening game 11-7 over DeHeart and Livornese.
A very clean game from Diamond and Koszuta, just showing what they can do and the chaos they can create.
Winner of this match moving on to take on Will Howells and Jack Monroe.
Ooh. Yeah, and there's the crash we didn't see a lot of in game one. Off the Ryler DeHeart third shot drive. He's got to hit the right spot, though, and the spot's in the middle. If he finds that middle spot, Livornese Jr. can come in and take care of business like he just did.
Another big crash behind.
Boy's getting big now.
Ooh, just a little too big there. Nice reach in. And a quick flick there from Diamond.
Diamond outstretched, had to recover, couldn't get all the way back. It's a 4-1 lead for DeHeart and Livornese here in game number 2.
Exactly what they needed out of the gate. Oh,
got a paddle on it. Koszuta was there.
I think Diamond was trying to pull it down.
Get a timeout.
A timeout taken by Koszuta and Diamond. Tale of 2 games so far. It's a 5-1 lead for DeHeart and Livornese. Is it that DeHeart and Livornese have elevated their game, or has Diamond and Koszuta leveled off a bit?
Livornese and DeHeart are executing better. They were trying to do that in game 1, but the execution just wasn't there. A couple of drives from DeHeart were high. Livornese wasn't crashing and really sitting neutral and being aggressive enough. Right now, Diamond and Koszuta are a little off balance as well because the execution is better from DeHeart and Livornese.
How do they get back on balance?
Look at hitting better fourths. Anticipate that drive coming from DeHeart. Know that Livornese is going to be crashing middle, so then you're going to, if you are going to try and absorb it or be a little bit softer, create an angle out wider away from the middle of the court.
Coming out of the timeout, Livornese confirming that it is. They were confirming the serve. It is DeHeart's serve. Livornese dealing with a spider web out on the court.
Web flying across the court.
DeHeart was waiting for it.
So initially it was a nice job from Diamond and Koszuta keeping the ball away from Livornese on the drive. But right there, finding a hole, like you said, Dorian, tale of 2 different games here.
Diamond able to send it back through the middle, forces the side out.
Well, better return, pulling DeHeart out wider. And then a better fourth there from Diamond.
Missed
Not
third.
a good third, though.
He's a lot of energy. He's a lot of energy.
He's a lot of things.
He is.
A lot of energy, one, yes.
Nice.
DeHeart placing it right at the feet of Koszuta.
Good spot.
A lot of overthinking, yes.
Yeah. He spent a few days with us in Boise. He's a lot of fun to have around, but he does let you know his thoughts.
He lived on the property for 6 months. So
Yeah.
you
know too.
You had him for 3
We had
days.
him for 3-4 days.
Richard and I have broken down the theories of pickleball many a time.
Nice
Too flat.
reset there from Koszuta.
And that's a ball to speed up right there, but Livornese is just standing too tall.
Slid wide down the sideline for the point.
Too much arm movement there. Load it. Punch it.
Another missed third there from Diamond. He's had a couple of those here in game number 2.
Got him through transition right there. Still moving.
Backhand flick.
Great spot right there. Between the left shoulder and left hip.
Trim the deficit to 3. Koszuta starts it, Diamond finishes.
And another good speed up there from Koszuta from the dead dink right in the middle of the body. Drops that paddle head down.
That's a nice little run, though, from Koszuta
Three
and
straight-
Diamond.
Yeah, 3 straight points, able to trim it to 2. Still 6-4-2 for DeHeart and Livornese. Ernie for Diamond goes back behind Livornese.
Well, again, DeHeart just trying to bump this ball down the line. He's a little overstretched. Good read of the body there from Diamond. Ooh.
Side they wanted as Diamond and Koszuta back on serve. Another point for Koszuta and Diamond there within 1.
Yeah, that lead all but gone.
Yeah, sensing trouble for DeHeart and Livornese right now. The momentum definitely switching over in favor of Diamond and Koszuta right now. That's in.
Yep. DeHeart steps across for the finish.
The spry 38-year-old DeHeart.
You still got it. Good court coverage.
Is that? Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
It hit him.
pretty sure it hit Koszuta. He said, no, it didn't, but it did change direction.
That's the smart move. Koszuta stuck in the kitchen after he tracked it down.
Good fourth there from Diamond. Livornese has to go for that one there.
Have the better force been the reason why they've been able to cut the deficit?
It's a more aggressive fourth. It's either getting on Livornese quick, or if he lets it go because it has too much pace, then it's giving DeHeart trouble as well.
6-all. Livornese calls timeout as their lead is gone. 6 apiece here in game number 2. We will step away as well for a quick word from our sponsors. Welcome back. Richard Livornese Jr. and Ryler DeHeart have seen their lead evaporate. They were leading 6-1 before Casey Diamond and Kyle Koszuta have come back to tie it at 6 apiece. Diamond and Koszuta took game number 1 11-7 here in our second men's doubles semifinal. Winner of this one advancing into Championship Sunday to take on Will Howells and Jack Monroe. Missed opportunity there for Livornese.
Again, it's just Diamond and Koszuta making balls now. They're just making balls, putting pressure on.
Well, that ball just slid through. Frustration there from DeHeart.
Make it a 7-point run for Diamond and Koszuta. Koszuta gets on top to put it away. 9-6 now.
Probably going out right there, but Koszuta doesn't care.
When you're dialed in, you're dialed in.
Oh, and you get the help from the net court as well.
Everything going the way of Diamond and Koszuta. Match point.
Dorian, get on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had to track the score and all that other things.
Don't act like you're working hard. There's a scoreboard right there in front.
We see the score. I got it. It's 10-6.
Match point.
Yeah, nice spot there from Livornese. Good control, backhand flick.
Match point number 2.
It's in.
It's in. That's not coming back.
Got to do something here. DeHeart and Livornese are in a hole after taking the early, somewhat convincing lead. They just gave it up.
Gone back-to-back service sides without scoring. Able to catch Koszuta off the right hip. Another point.
Good answer right there here from DeHeart and Livornese.
DeHeart called it out.
There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk going on the court.
Everybody thinks their ball went in, and everybody thinks they made the right call.
So the call on the court stands. The ball is out as DeHeart and Livornese back within 2.
From that angle, it
looked like it was in. Okay. See if this shifts anything.
So mark that point.
Oh, what
That's
hands.
a big response there by Koszuta. Second serve on the way. Back through the middle, Diamond and Koszuta fired up.
Yeah, good finish there. And I think that that line call kind of got them a little bit fired up.
Livornese finding the hip again as it sails wide, so a 4th opportunity here at match point.
Good patience from DeHeart right there. Not rushing anything, stayed in that point.
Through the middle for the winner, Diamond and Koszuta erase an early 5-point deficit. They are in to championship Sunday, 11-7, 11-8. The 10 seeds are moving on. We will talk to them next here in the Queen City.
When I have pain from arthritis, I grab BioFreeze. Unlike Voltaren, BioFreeze provides fast-acting relief. I can apply it to more areas of my body, and it's NSAID-free. Cool the pain, so I can get back on the court.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by Partake Brewing, non-alcoholic brews crafted for those who make it happen.
Penetrex, daily joint and muscle care you can feel good about.
And Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour.
So Casey Diamond and Kyle Koszuta moving through to Championship Sunday. Bit of a surprise, but they played fantastic throughout the day, and they're courtside with Dorian Kraft.
Kyle, Casey, congratulations. Yeah, you guys are getting filmed from all angles right now, making your first championship Sunday as a pair. That last 3 points, that really seemed to kind of fire you guys up a little bit after that line call that you thought was in, Ryler thought it was out. Ended up it didn't matter. You guys won the match. What was the mentality after that?
Don't lose. I mean, mainly. But, that was crazy. That was a great match. They compete really well. And what's really crazy? I think we were down 6-10 in round 1. We saved like 5 match points. I mean, we were so close to just hating our life today. And now we're in the final, which is pretty crazy. Casey played great.
Well, that's pickleball for you, right? You can hate your life. You can make it to championship Sunday. This is actually the first match. I'm sure you guys know that you didn't go to 3 games.
Yeah.
So what is it, Casey, that really worked for you guys today and allowed you to kind of stay the course and make it into championship Sunday?
I would say just chemistry in general. Me and Kyle were actually roommates for 7 of the last 12 months of last year. So a lot of court time together, know each other's game really well, and it's very happy to come out here and do so well together.
Well, your birthday's in a week. You got a birthday dinner to get to, so we're going to let you go. We will see you guys tomorrow, Championship Sunday, your first time as a partnership. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Fellas, let's break down the bracket as we are done, and only the 5 championship matches remain.
Well, here's our men's bracket. You see Will Howes and Jack Monroe, the 1 seed, moving on to Championship Sunday. And then it's the surprise 10 seed, Chad. You have Koszuta and Diamond.
Well, certainly a different look here on the men's side compared to the women's side. We had the 1 through 4 in the semifinals. The men's side, again, a day of uncertainty, a day of upsets. And one thing's for sure, tomorrow it should be an exciting final between Howes and Monroe, Diamond and Koszuta, especially if Diamond and Koszuta play like they did today.
Women's bracket as well. We saw this one was much more straightforward than the men's bracket. Top 2 seeds moving on, all 4 of the top 4 seeds advancing to the semifinals. And we have seen this pairing go head-to-head multiple times. Cedarquist and Newell coming off of their gold in Fort Lauderdale. Who do you give the edge to in that one?
Oh, Dorian, you always do it. I mean, in reality, it's kind of a 50-50. I mean, let's just do it this way. I'll pick Cedarquist and Newell, and you pick Fudge and Brady.
Oh, you pick for me? Sure.
I mean, is there something else that you would like to talk about? I'm sorry that I didn't cater to you.
No. No, the slight advantage. I mean, honestly, it all depends on which Newell and Cedarquist show up on the day. I mean, we've seen Fudge and Braveman and how much they kind of cruise through today when they're on, but we have seen them off in the same time with. So that's why it's that 50-50 of like who's going to show up tomorrow and which pairing is going to be really on top.
Cedarquist and Newell do have a way for getting up for those big matches. They took their first gold as a duo over Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman last year in Newport Beach, because those are just the doubles gold medal matches that we have coming up for you tomorrow as we take a look at our entire Aura Organics gold medal match menu. Men's and women's singles sure to be interesting, as is mixed as well. Fellas, one thought about the entire slate for tomorrow.
Armand Batia, Grayson Golden. That is going to be a lot of firepower. With Rally scoring, that match could go quickly because those guys are going to score points very fast.
Yeah, and I think Sophia Seving may have just a little bit more power over Judith Castillo, but Castillo was playing very well on Thursday. I think the big matchup where we're kind of going to go, I'm going to go with Fudge and Monroe in mixed doubles based off of how they played yesterday.
Okay.
Well, my biggest takeaway is join us tomorrow because all 5 of those matches are going to be fantastic. 3 days down, 1 left here in Cincinnati. All the action starts at noon Eastern. For Dominic Catalano and Chad Edwards, I'm Dorian Kraft. We'll see you then.